we went into September with very high expectations, and the month of October couldn't have been more exciting for us, and it was one of those special periods in your life. And I can honestly say that when I look back on my baseball career, that when we clinched against the Yankees that night was truly one of the highlights of my baseball career, and probably one of the most exciting times on a personal basis I ever had, just to be a part of all that and see how the fans responded to us as the season went on, and the groundswell that we had and the excitement in the ballpark. That it was just one of those very, very special days in your life that you'll never forget. And so the thing I like about the minor leagues is it's interesting to see young players come in and play and develop, and then see the impact that they have on the major league club once they go up there. So we think it's a good time to be a Round Rock Express fan, and we think that it's a good time to be a Texas Rangers fan. So we're very excited about it, and we're looking forward to the season, not only in Arlington, but here in Round Rock. So thank y'all for your support.
Last year was so extraordinary, and all throughout, what kept us going through the many ups and downs and the frustrations was our belief in what was just around the bend on the field, because of the great work that Nolan had done since joining the Rangers, that John Daniels and Thad Levine had been doing in the front office with their scouting and player development staff, and what Ron Washington had been doing to mold the guys in the dugout, in the clubhouse, and on the field. And so that kept us going. But the other thing was how strongly we believed in our fans, not just in North Texas, but all throughout the state of Texas and beyond, and that if we could get in there, have the kind of on-field success that we thought was near, and operate the franchise with the kind of humility and fan-first approach that Nolan and Reed and Reese and Jay Miller had operated the Express with, and that I had operated my minor league teams with, that we could really have magic. And lo and behold, that's what happened, because while at times it did feel a little bit like drinking water from a fire hose, it was quite an extraordinary run. You know, as Nolan said, we went straight from a courthouse to a pennant race, and all of a sudden there's a division title, and we beat Tampa in the ALDS, and then that extraordinary night when we beat the Yankees in the ALCS. And I want you to know how important this new affiliation is to us. Having Round Rock be a Rangers affiliate was something that Nolan and I first talked about when we got together back in the summer of 2009, because we know the passion that you have for the Express. We want that to be part of the Ranger organization. But Central Texas is also very, very important to us. There's a lot of Ranger fans here who've just been, who may have felt disconnected because of a different affiliation and because the Rangers just struggled on the field. Well, we're here, and we're not going anywhere. And Central Texas is going to be a big part of where we are and where we live for many, many years to come. So I thank you. Thanks for welcoming myself and the entire Rangers organization to the Express family and to this community. And again, we couldn't be more pleased, and there are great times ahead for all of us. So thank you very much.
The reason why I think the Texas Rangers were able to accomplish what they're accomplished in the past few years is because of baseball people like Jackie, because of baseball people like my coaching staff, and because of my players. You know, the players are the ones that get the job done, but if they don't listen to the experience and the knowledge of the coaches that are out there busting every single day, I think that's what makes it very tough. And we certainly intend on supporting the Round Rock Express. We have a bevy of quality players in our organization, and as Nolan mentioned earlier, because of numbers, not all of them will be able to play at the Major League level. So you guys will have guys down in AAA that are Major League players. And I think you will enjoy watching the way they go about playing the game of baseball, because that's the Texas Rangers way. We've created an atmosphere, we could create an attitude, you know, as to what we expect to point to and say, that's the way the Texas Rangers play. We show up every single day, we leave our heart on the field, we come there to entertain, we come there to be the very best that we can be, and we try as hard as we possibly can. It doesn't always work, to do exactly what the game asks us to do, and that way you stay away from the toughest part of the game, which is the mental part of the game. The physical part, all those kids have the ability. It's the mental part that separates the big leaguers from those that just continue to stay down in the minor leagues and just enjoy playing baseball. But the goal is always to make it to the big picture, which is the World Series. We got there, we just got beat by a better team. In the sense that I've always preached to my guys, it's not the best team that wins on any given night, it's the team that plays the best. Well, we never felt like the Giants were better than us, but they certainly played better than us, and you have to tip your hat to that. And that's the only way you can continue to move forward, and that's the only way you can get better. And I can say when 2011 gets started in another 2 weeks, we will certainly be preparing to make sure that we give ourselves another opportunity in 2011 to get a chance to play for the World Series. I want to thank you for this invitation. We're certainly very pleased that we're able to bring Round Rock Express into the Texas Rangers family, and we hope we can have this association for many, many years, and I hope I can be around as long as the Texas Rangers are associated